Hi, this week I thought I'd add a bonus video explaining what niche perfumery is for those of you who don't already know. I will discuss the difference between designer, niche and artisanal and add a few links. So join me in my exploration of this fascinating new territory that will up your perception of what luxury and creativity is. So up until now, we've mostly been exposed to designer fragrances, which are produced by luxury brands that also produce luxury clothing, luxury accessories, and other things. Examples are Chanel, Dior, and Yves Saint Laurent. Niche perfumers, on the other hand, focus solely on making perfume. They are also independent and not owned by larger companies and conglomerates. This means that they are not geared towards mass production and mass appreciation, meaning that they tend to be more experimental, creative, and innovative. The materials used are also of much higher quality because there isn't the pressure of mass production. So what's the difference between niche and artisanal? The difference lies mainly in the number of people involved. With a niche house, you have a division of labor and there are a number of people working together. Whereas an artisanal brand is a one-man show. There is the perfumer who is responsible for the marketing and the distribution, etc. They are very similar, however, in the fact that they are very exclusive, creative, and completely unhindered by a parent company's commercial agenda. It's obvious that a more exclusive and higher quality product will be much more expensive, and that is definitely the case with niche perfumery. Because they're independent, they're also harder to find, and you will generally only be able to get them from specialized boutiques and online directly from the brand. The term niche has become very complicated in the last decade or so, and this began in the noughties when there was a huge drop in mass market fragrances and international luxury conglomerates started buying up these niche brands. So the legitimacy of the term has become hotly debated. The distinction between niche and designer fragrance is blurred further by luxury brands introducing much more exclusive ranges to their portfolio. Many brands have done this, including Chanel, Dior, Yves Saint Laurent, and many, many more. These ranges are made with finer materials, are much more expensive and exclusive, and so can be compared to niche fragrances, although they tend to be a little less adventurous. Personally, I find the difference between niche and designer very distinct to my nose, and I often feel justified in spending that extra money for the niche experience. There are some brands that are much more experimental than others, and I tend to gravitate towards those, because they are much more exciting and innovative and creative and much more like art. If you're interested in exploring this very exciting world of niche, have a look in my description box and I'll list my top 10 favorite niche brands for you to explore. Here in South Africa, we have a shop called Skins Cosmetics, and they have an outstanding range of niche brands. And they also have remarkably well-trained staff that are very knowledgeable and engaging, and they will take you on a scent safari.